Today is Thursday, July 25th, 2019 in Reykjavik, and we are going on our tour on the south part of the island. Well, we are on our Golden Circle tour. So we're going to be touring various parts of Reykjavik and outside Reykjavik in Iceland. We're at the Iceland National Park that shows the overlap of two plates that are colliding, the American one and the Asian plate. And then there's the beautiful scenery.
Welcome to Thingvellir. The lake Thingvallavatn is before you. It's the largest lake in Iceland. It is the only point in the interior of Iceland where the land surface is below sea level. The low point below the lake is about 13 meters below sea level. And that should not surprise us coming from the United States, that should happen in an area of profound extension, right? Which is also where you get below sea level in the U.S. in Death Valley. And so we are in the Western Rift Zone. If we look at things in a regional geologic context, Thingvallavatn is right here, and so we are literally right at the edge of it, right about here. And the Western Rift Zone comes down through Reykjavik and then meets up with the Reykjavik volcanic belt. And then from the northern end of Reykjavik goes over through the mid-Iceland belt and connects with the northern volcanic zone. And so that's our overall tectonic position. This specific location is often shown right here along this rift, which is called the Almannagjá, which means all people's fissure or all men's fissure. Is often a place that's highlighted as an example of where you can just almost reach across and touch opposite plates, the North American plate and the Eurasian plate. However, and you'll see it that way on videos on Discovery and History Channel and that kind of thing, but it's a lot like the bridge between continents. This feature right here is certainly not the plate boundary. We think about this as a regular mid-ocean ridge.
The ground has shifted. Wow.
We're at the Icelandic Falls, and you can see how nice they are, but it's kind of like if you want more, you can get more. Right here, look at how good this is right here. Oh, nice. They say no drones, but let's see if we can take off and see the waterfalls. Look at the waterfalls. And we're landing. Quite massive. And you can see the spray coming from various areas, rising up and going over the bank. Boy, that geyser, what happened was it shot up, pow, without warning. Just was there. It went for about 2 seconds. And then a cloud of steam, and then gone.
It's nice, but it's not all faithful.
Looks like it's bubbling a little bit. Oh wow, look at that. Or pow. July 26, 2019 in Reykjavik, getting collected for the South Island Glaciers, Waterfalls, and Beaches Day Tour.
It's a long drive. The first stretch of the route takes about an hour and a half. We will make a short facility stop. Get a little further. We usually call this facility stop a road safety stop. It means that the driver is getting low on coffee. That is equally important for us as it is for him that we will solve that. So we always do that. But before we go any further, I want to remind you all to fasten the seatbelts. That is simply the law here. That all passengers in all vehicles must use the seatbelts, fasten the seatbelts. No glaciers. Then the ice age set in about 3 million years ago. Not only here in Iceland, it's a global thing. All of Iceland was covered by a glacier that was more than a kilometer thick. It's something similar to Greenland and the Antarctic today. So was Canada, Scandinavia, and Northern Europe. Sea level dropped by over 100 meters because of all the water that was trapped in glaciers. And the ice age lasted for from 3 million years until about 10,000 years ago. Underneath this big glacier is one of the largest volcanoes in Iceland, Katla volcano. It's a huge caldera that is completely full of ice. This mass as a whole is actually flowing slowly in our direction. At the same time, that is the fourth dimension, that is the movement of the ice. The fifth dimension is the melt of the ice. So at the same time as the glacier is moving in our direction, it is also melting. And this is very obvious from the video that I think it was shot by National Geographic, where they both put a camera on the cliffs on the other side. That was some years ago when only a very small lagoon existed. And it shot one frame a day of the glacier, and you can easily see how the mass of ice is flowing in the direction of the camera. At the same time, the edge is getting further and further. Simply because the melt was faster than the inflow.
The glacier.
We are at the ocean.
Iceland, the black sand beach. Extremely dangerous undercurrent.
It's a nice background. The wave just come in. This goes out to the Arctic.
The rocks in the water are pretty cool. Cave doesn't go too far back.
Oh, that waterfall is just beautiful. Icelandic waterfall. Oh, we got up closer. Look at that waterfall just come down. Well, we have our second waterfall coming down right now. The nice thing about this waterfall, you can walk behind it. Oh yeah, the waterfall is way up there coming into this pool. And look at how everybody's getting around behind it. From underwater, from behind the falls, going down. It is coming down. More falls going down. There's the side falls that come down too, all going into this pool. But let's take a look going down again. all into the pool.